to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
On play action, here's Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Giants. His 12th touchdown of the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Wilson going to throw right away. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
2nd and 7. Man in motion is Brown. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Ekeler. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Nice run there by Ekeler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
First and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Man in motion is Brown. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Ekeler. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got it at the 3. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Dobbs headed in motion. Purdy now on second down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to come.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, New York. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first down, Wilson. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up third down. Now Russ. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Here's Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. on 1st and 10. Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Go!
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Now the pitch comes to McCaffrey. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Giants. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 14. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Wilson. That complete to Jacobs. And this is going to set him up with first and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Jacobs. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Patrick motioning here. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, here's Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought him out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Purdy on 1st down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Here we go, set. Buffalo 18.
Purdy to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Jacobs. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. And a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They run. Ekeler. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Austin Ekeler. Touchdown Commanders. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7.
18 Cardinal. Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing again is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Here's Eckler. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
Giants 28, Commanders 21.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Good blocking to the 15. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Giants. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And in motion is Brown. On first down, Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. From the shotgun, Wilson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught by Eckler. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try and run for the first with Eckler.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
19.
They'll run here with Eckler. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
Now Russ to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. It's Eckler. And he's into the end zone yet again. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders back within 7. It's 35-28. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Giants.
Let's go.
Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, New York. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Pass's kick is good. And the Giants are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's first and 10.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. on 2nd and long. They go play action now. Wilson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
1st and 10.
Ready?
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to look downfield once again. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Wilson. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will cut the deficit to 7. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
18 Raptor, 18 Raptor, 19 Lion. Check Bobcat, check Bobcat.
Play action now. Purdy. He's going to try it here again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.